Well, let's see how this goes. I wasn't going to do a live stream because I'm kind of busy, but I had a little bit of a break, and I found a new farm that I'm trying out. So I thought I'd come on and take a quick look at it. Let's see, where am I going? Down here. So let's see how this goes. It's Taylor Farms in Michigan. It's a Michigan map, and the farm is called Taylor Farms. Other than that, I don't really know a lot about it. Okay, except for this is our farm. Right there, I guess. Now, this is not Taylor Farm. This is where our farmhouse is. So we'll have to figure that out. So I'm in the process of purchasing equipment. I don't have any. So I'm going to need to figure out, let's see, we have field 12 and field 20, I think. Let's see, I need to shift 5 and get these boots on. This one is, it needs plowing and it needs liming. And then there are ditches everywhere, so you gotta be careful of the ditches. And then here we've got field 20 also has not been seeded or anything, so we need to do that. So first of all, I'm going to need a plow and a tractor, I guess. So let's head over to get a large tractor. I'm going to grab a big bud. Twin wheels are good enough for me. And we're going to need a plow. Let's grab one of those. And let's pop into it. Alright, there's the big bud. Boy, look how smooth that cement is. Or tarmac or asphalt, whatever you want to call it, but look how smooth it is. It looks like I'm on a frying pan that's been coated with Teflon or something. Yeah, if it gets hot, I don't have to worry about sticking to it, I guess. Now, hopefully I can get this across that bridge. I don't know if I can. So I'm going to go this way. Yeah, see, there's ditches around the field, so you got to be careful. There's water everywhere. But that's how you irrigate the fields. That's how you used to do it. You got sprinkler systems now, but in the old days... Now, this is Taylor Farm right here. And that's the name of the... Well, the name of the map is Michigan Map. But it's the Taylor Farm map. And this is the Taylor Farm, but we don't own any of this. So... I'm assuming that you're a poor farmer, you have to work your way up to be able to buy Taylor Farms, because it's pretty nice. But it's not set up in any way. And you don't have a farmhouse here. Now, in this game, it's kind of weird. You can only buy one farmhouse. So we've got a crappy little farmhouse way over on field number 12 that we have to go over to. But that's okay. At least we got to see Taylor Farms, I guess. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I went all the way down. There's a nice little place here to put placeables if you want them. And it looks like the fields are fairly good size. If we look at the map, there's a lot of them. So, but there's some pretty good size ones. Field number 2 is pretty good size. Field 16 is 30. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Looks like we got a little construction off to the left over there. A little road work, maybe. Oh, shoot. Can I get through here? I might get stuck. Nope, I made it. And this is our farm here. Now, if we look at the size of the field, there, you can see field 12 and field 20 beyond that. Those are our 2 fields, and if we look at the map, you can see they're medium-sized fields. So, not too bad, not too bad. And I suppose if you wanted to, we could always... Well, no, we can't, because there's ditches between them. I was going to say, we might be able to plow into one field, but there's ditches everywhere, so that isn't going to work necessarily. You have to check on an individual basis. Alright, here we go. Alright, who's doing our plowing today? Dar Smith is on the job and ready for action. Yeah, let's see what kind of trouble we're going to have at the end of the field with that ditch. I might have to do some headlands. Matter of fact, probably be a good thing to do. Anyway, so... Hey, Craig. How you doing? You're on strike? You refuse to work for grain? How's your day going, buddy? Yeah, I'm doing okay. I didn't have a lot of time, but I found this new map, and I was kind of messing around with it, buying equipment just to check it out, and I thought, well, as long as I'm doing that, maybe I'll live stream for an hour or so. I think everybody's busy today. I haven't seen anybody but you, Craig. There's a couple people pop in, but a lot of times people will pop in and pop out of a live stream, and they never say anything, so... Alright, got a new worker now. Jeremy Nelms is on the job. In the meantime, I do need to buy some more equipment, so... Let's see here. We're going to go back to tractors. Buy another big bud because I like big buds and I cannot lie. And then we need to grab a piece of equipment. Cedar. Let me get the Silverhawk. So let's do this. Not the Great Plains. We want the Seed Hawk, it's called. And I don't know. Let's make it green, I guess. That was just a trim. or the rims. There we go. Make it green. Whoops. I forgot the actual seeder. Or the seed container. That thing. The Thingadero. I lost it. Main color. Green. Rim color. Green. Make everything green. Let's do the dual tires on the rear end there. And buy that. Oh, really? Because I never saw it. That's weird. I'll have to look. Man, it took them long enough. Usually it comes on really quick. Let's see. I get this piece first, I think. I'll have to look because I sure didn't see it. I saw the one I did the other day that was on Twitch because I put that on manually. There we go. These things are hard to hook up. I tell you what. Oh, there's a railroad track there. Man, this big equipment, you kind of pick your route to get to the fields. Takes up the whole road. Well, it's nice to see some new maps starting to come out. From what I can tell, and I haven't looked real close on this one, but it looks like he's done a dang bang-up job on it. It looks pretty nice. Oh, I'm gonna get stuck in a ditch. That tree got in my line of sight. And I swung too wide. Yeah, I know. But that wouldn't be any fun. I did a 3.5 hour live stream and didn't even finish one field the other day. And that was with big equipment. I don't know how I'm going to do this. That thing's going to get stuck. I got to go. Oh, these ditches. Oh no, I'm stuck. I shouldn't have messed around. Come on, big bud. There you go. Fight your way through. Now, I'll see if I can get across this little gully area here. Alright, whoops, didn't mean to do that, darn it. Alright, let's see. Now I want to put this. I can put. Oh boy. Let's put our cedars and stuff. Silos. Decorations, miscellaneous. Okay, so I want to put the fertilizer first. Fertilizer first. And let me spin this thing around so I can see what I'm doing here. That's the right direction there. So let's do, I don't want to get too close to the field. I'll leave a little bit. Put that one there. And then we'll put the seed next to it. Okay, I want some kind of liquid, so let's put the herbicide in next to that. And then we'll put the lime station next to that one. Then all we got left is the regular fertilizer. No, we did the regular fertilizer. We need the liquid fertilizer. There. Yeah, TARDIS would be nice. It certainly would. TARDIS would be appreciated. Yeah, today looks like it's going to be kind of a busy day. I bet everybody's doing last minute Christmas shopping or something, because this reminds me of a stream I did several weeks ago, and it for the first almost 2 hours it was just me and Andy. Nobody else came in. People came and went, but they never said anything. So I'm assuming they weren't regulars. But yeah, I said for 2 hours, just played the game. That's okay. So we're gonna do this one first. If I did it right, this is the fertilizer. Get that loaded up. All right, let me go check the plow. All right, he needs to. Oh, geez, there's a ditch. Oh man, I'm stuck in the ditch. Oh, geez. How am I going to get out of that? Oh, man. This is not going to be good. I'm literally stuck. I don't think there's any amount of ramming speed's going to get him out of this. Oh, my God. He's going to make it. Oh, I can't believe it. I didn't think I'd ever get out of that. Okay, I'm going to have to take into consideration that all these fields have ditches around them. And just do headlands so I don't have that problem again. Which you know I'm going to. Because I'm going to forget. You wait. Yeah. No problem. We got her. Now there's a ditch between these two fields, so I'm going to have to be careful here. Because normally I'd just take off straight as an arrow and try to get to my other field, but that ain't going to work. I better put this thing up. I'm going to need it to fly. Yeah, Craig, looks like it's going to be me and you. True, I could. Well, I was on my own because I was playing the map when I decided, well, maybe I'll start recording so that I can show other people what the map looks like. But I didn't think I would be literally on my own. Well, I've got road on the other side, but it looks like some trees that I'm going to have to maneuver around, so I might as well continue on with the headlands. Yeah, it's hard to say because my wife said she's got to do some last minute stuff, so hard to say. I know a lot of people will wait and they start getting presents in the mail and they think, uh-oh, I didn't buy them a present. I got to go shopping. You never know. You never know. You might get a present from some old aunt you haven't heard from in 20 years. Jern DeLink, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. How's your day going? Where are you loading mod? I mean, where did I get this farm? This farm is on Facebook. Taylor Farms on Facebook. So what I did was I just Googled Farming Simulator 19 Taylor Farms. And it gave me the Facebook link. When you go to the Facebook link, at the very top, there's a button called Play Games, I think, and that's where you download it. He's got all of his mods in one folder, and you hit that Play Games, and then you select the mod you want. I just selected this farm. Daryl Walker's on the job and ready for action. I know I can depend on Daryl. When the stream is over, I'll put this up on my YouTube page and I'll put in the description, I'll put the link. Unless I get one of my mods in. If I get a moderator in, they can put the link in. I could try to do it, but I'd have to stop the stream, I think. Let me see if I can find it while I'm still live streaming here. Just a minute. Yeah, as far as I know, this isn't out on any mod pages. All right, there's a link to the Facebook page. When you get to the Facebook page, there's a picture on the top of some trucks dumping, some dump trucks, and you'll see right under there a big blue button that says Play Game. If you click on that Play Game button, what it does is it opens up a folder or it opens up a thing that all of his mods are in. He's got lots of mods, and you just select the one you want to download. Hey Gino, how you doing? Is that an actual link to it? All right, thank Gino. So, Jern, there you go. Click on what Gino put in there. I knew I could depend on one of my mods to do it. And that'll get you to the map. Yeah, my moderators are on the ball, I'll tell you what. Okay, so I'm going to need some more equipment, so let me get in here. I got a new truck. It's just Kenworth, and it's pretty good, but the problem is, it's not a problem really. I got the Peterbilt I showed off in the last live stream. The Kenworth is almost identical, except for they put a Kenworth skin on it. As far as the wheelbase and everything. So let's see, do I want an orange one? Does it matter? Yeah, I don't care, I guess. I don't know what this minimizer thing is. I don't really know what that does. Half minimizer. What is it doing really? Oh, I see. It's taken the mud flap thingy and taken it over one axle only. Well, let's put it over the whole thing, I guess. Man, that looks like it's right on top of the tire. Okay, let's get this. And then let's go back. Now I do have some trailers that I picked up, and it's one of these Crampies. This one is one I was using before, but this one here is set up. It's got let me show you. This one has hitches on the back, so that you can actually run it in combination. So you can run dual trailers if you want to. So I'm going to use this, and let's see if we can match the color of that truck. That truck was kind of a weird color. Michelin's on it. Standard wheel setup's fine, but you can change the capacity from 1,000 to 1,500 if you want. So let's get that. I'm going to get 2 of those. And then I need to get a dolly. I don't know if I should be doing this on this farm. The roads are kind of cramped. Let's buy a dolly. We'll give it an orangish color, I guess. Wheel setup. And I'll just leave it normal. Watching the 100. My sister's been watching that. She's been what they call binge watching it, all the way through what they've got available. She just couldn't stop watching it. I haven't seen it. I know what it's about, but I've never actually watched it. Okay, now let's see. I'm going to need a limer, which means I'm going to need another tractor. Let's take a look at what we got here for lime. You know what? I think I'm gonna get. I think I'm gonna get a Fent for that. I'll get this Fent here. Lime is white. We'll leave it white. We'll leave it white. Let's get some Michelin tires on it. The wheel setup is fine. Let's give it a bigger engine. And then I need something to spread the lime. So let's see here. Manure spreaders. Fertilizer technology. We're going to get this guy here. We're going to give it an extension. I'm going to leave it that color because that's the color of lime, I guess. And we're going to give it the boom on the end. Tires can stay the same, I guess. Yeah, I'll put wide tires on it. Why not? All right, let's go pick it up. Well, while we've got this tractor, let me hook up a dolly here. Those are ugly trailers. I don't know why I made them orange. They look like pumpkins. Well, I didn't end up in a ditch that time on field 20 like I did the first time. This is that new Kenworth I was talking about. You can tell it sounds pretty good. And it seems to run pretty good. Get her hooked up here. You'd think it was Scorpion here playing. He's got these bright colors. All right, now let's. Whoops. There we go. Now, I'm not quite ready for these, so let's get this guy to the farm. I do need this one. Craig, you still here? There's the Taylor farm. Hey Jim, how you doing? Oh no, I thought maybe you waited till somebody else came on, then you left, so I wasn't all alone. How's Jim? Hope you've been doing well, Jim. It's a quiet Thursday. Very quiet. Trying out a new map, Jim. Found it this morning. It's a Michigan map called Taylor Farms. I'm doing really good, Jim. Thanks for asking. I'm going to have, for the first time in a long time, all my kids will be home for Christmas. So that'll be nice. All right, let's go get Big Bud off the field. I think he's done. We'll double check, but at least I didn't have trouble with doing those headlands. That worked pretty good. I didn't run into a ditch. Got to be careful for those of you just coming on. This farm, all the fields have ditches around them, kind of, sort of. At some point, there's ditches everywhere, so you got to be careful. I got this Big Bud stuck in a ditch a while back. I managed to climb my way out, and I don't know how I did it. Have you, Jim? I didn't know anything about it, but I haven't been looking at a lot of things lately. I've been pretty busy this holiday season. I can't believe it's almost over. Geez, Christmas will be here just next Tuesday. You didn't see it? Greg, you weren't watching? Yes, you were. All right, got our line full here. Let's hire somebody to do our linemen for us. Okay, who's working? John Tice is working on the line today. Might say that for extra pay. They're getting paid pretty good. Wage payments $1.40 or $144. Now, they get paid every hour too. I don't know if you noticed that. So somebody just got paid $144, and I've only been farming for 5 minutes. That's pretty good wages. All right, let me grab the truck and bring it home. That Kenworth sounds pretty good. $1. Yeah, $1.44. Yeah, this truck is new. I just picked it up this morning. I beefed the brakes up on it, but I think I went too overboard. Because I was going to do it as a tandem, it was pretty heavy and it wasn't stopping very fast. So I changed it, but I think I went too far. I'm going to let off the accelerator right now. Well, that's not too bad. Now, see, the thing of it is, though, I didn't use any brakes. Uh-oh. John's blocked by an object. I guess he is. Get out of the way, Big Bud. Well, so far pretty good, but I've only been playing it for, what time is it? I started the live stream, I don't know, half hour ago. I've only been playing it for half hour. I loaded it up and was buying equipment when I decided, well, why don't I just live stream for an hour or so while I'm buying equipment and stuff, just to see what the map is like, so that everybody can take a look at it. So I don't know. So far it seems pretty good. I like the ditches, kinda. I like the water in them. Makes me thirsty. Don't exactly know where all the water comes from, but Andy, how are you? We're waiting to hear from Alan. I haven't heard from Alan in so long. He pops in every now and again. Alan plays on an Xbox, and he got the game early for Christmas, and he was pretty excited. So he may be out there just enjoying the game and not watching. Nothing wrong with that. All right, let's see. What else do I need? I'm going to need a Rubicon. So let's see. Crop protection. Might need one of those, but I think I'm going to get that. That's not it. Oh, it's self-propelled. It would be in the tractor section. I always forget that they've changed that in this game. There it is. We're going to get 2 of these. I want one for fertilizer and one for herbicide, so I don't have to keep emptying out and filling the product. So I wish you could change the color on these so I could have them different color. But that's okay. Well, it looks like John's working up a storm, putting the lime on. Man, that's noisy. Back up a little bit. You got Inspector working? What was wrong? What was you having to do to make it work? I have not even looked at it. I've been kind of holding off on some of these mods that they're carrying over from 17 until I know they work properly. Inspector Gadget. Hi, Gall. How you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Ah, conflict, eh? Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Now, I think I may have to... Let me take a look. There was something on these. Okay, weed is 0. There's no fertilizer on it, but there will be when I seed it. Needs lime. Okay, so this one needs lime. Well, you only start off with the 2 fields, but they're pretty good sized fields. They're about medium sized according to the map. If you look at the map, there are a lot of fields. There's a lot of fields, and 12 and 20 are the ones you start off with, and they, like, 30's good size. Field number 2 is pretty good size. Field 3 is pretty good size. So I'm looking at 12 and 20 as being about a medium sized field. That'll give you a good start on a couple of good sized fields. I'm doing great, Gall. How's your Christmas season coming? If you celebrate that. I got a couple things to wrap, but I got most everything purchased. both myself and my wife are hard to buy for. For me, she can't afford what I want. For her, she likes clothing and stuff, and there's no way I could buy clothing for her. I'd either get the wrong size, the wrong color, the wrong style. Oh, is that right? Because it wasn't that way a while back. Maybe they changed it. It was almost like you had to move your trailer because the combine thought it was conflicting with it. So maybe they adjusted that. I live in Pacific time zone in the U.S. So it's about 11 minutes after 2 o'clock in the afternoon for me. I think I did notice that, Andy, but it didn't hit me until you just said it. But I think I've noticed that it was doing that, and I thought, well, I wonder why it's working okay now. And I thought, well, maybe it's just the equipment. Maybe it was just the modded equipment I was using. Because I'm using, all this equipment has been modded, all of it that I'm using. Alright, let's get in this big butt over here. See if we can start seeding. You're in the same time zone? Cool. Well, I think I'm just going to leave it at wheat for the start here. Because I don't think I've got anything harvested. When you get this map, there's nothing planted. You have to plow, you have to lime it, you have to seed it. Nothing's been done on this. It's brand new and fresh for you. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and hire a worker, but I think I'm going to stop him at the end so I don't go in that ditch. Who's working, by the way? Stefan. We got Stefan and John Tice working today. But I'm going to stop Stefan up here because we got these ditches to contend with. You live in Riverside, California. I've been to Riverside before. Alright, let me stop here because I didn't realize that the lime didn't get to the end. Oh, we got this ditch. Oh, don't do that. Okay, hang on. I'm going to stop this. I'm going to stop John. I forgot that we have these ditches here. It's going to be okay till he gets on the end. When he gets to the end, tractor wants to leave the field and he'll go in that ditch. So let's do this. He got paid $304. That's pretty good. $300 an hour. Yep, got to run some headlands. And I knew that early on, but I forgot. Because I got my big bud stuck in that ditch on this field right here. And boy, I was lucky to get it out. Yeah, Craig was here. I had to fight like heck to get that big butt out of that field, or out of that ditch. I thought I was going to have to reset the darn thing, and I kept working and working and working, and finally he climbed out. Okay, Gull. Might use the whole thing of lime on this one field here. I see that YouTube's up to its old tricks again, purging people off of some of the pages that they subscribe to. I noticed quite a few people having to resubscribe for some reason. At least they sent a memo this time on the top of my my video manager page. It said that they were going to be purging a bunch of old stuff out, and you might lose subscribers. They say they're doing it for spam purposes, but who knows why they do it. All right, see who he's working now. Chris Bourne. Chris Bourne's on the job. Now, I still want to do a headland here, so let's go ahead, get to the end here. There we go. I'm getting to where I kind of like this cedar. Right, I'm going to stop it here. Wait till that guy finished with his lime. Yeah, today's been pretty strange. I didn't think anybody was going to come on and watch. When I first started, I was here by myself for quite a while. And then Craig showed up. But I didn't really plan on doing a live stream. I was in between holiday jobs here, and found this new map, decided to try it, and I was thinking, you know what, why don't I just live stream it while I'm buying equipment? So that's what I came on to do. So even if nobody's here watching it, I can always record it and put it on the YouTube page. People can watch it at their leisure then. It's just not very good quality. It's terrible quality, as a matter of fact. The live streams do not record very well. This looks like you're sprinkling powdered sugar on the field. Whoa, whoa! Don't like those sharp turns. I'm making a mess out of this field. Pat Pearson. Pat's going to work for a little while. Today's kind of weird. I'm kind of all mellow today. I kind of feel like I want to go take a nap. Raviolis and a nap. Those birds are so strange in this game. Too much eggnog. Yeah, could be. I've been eating pumpkin pie too lately. Pumpkin pie and a whipped cream. All right, let's go fill this thing up. Too much eggnog. I like eggnog. Thank gosh we don't get it except for the holidays, because I don't want to get sick of it. I like eggnog though. Had to use a tether, eh? The game? Yeah. I was wondering, this map, as far as I knew, just came out. But, yeah, the game, it's, well, and it just depends, too. Can you imagine? I don't play with plant withering on, because my plants would be withered before I'd get a chance to do anything to them. And I don't play with the crop destruction on. You'd really have to work it, because if you've got your pipe coming out, you can go both ways on the field, but if you do, and it gets full halfway down, you're going to crush crops trying to get your truck to it. Advocat, is that what you call eggnog? That's funny. So anyway, if you think about it, I mean, you've got a, if you set it to periodic plowing, you got to plow periodically, you got to lime, you got to fertilize, you have to weedicize, you know, you have to harvest, you have to plant. It's a lot of work. Well, let's see. I'm going to run up and do the other end, I guess. The eggnog, much the same. I like it. The only problem is it's very sweet, so with my diabetes, I can't drink very much of it. Doesn't mean I don't. I just have to select when I can do it. By testing my blood sugars. If they're looking good, man, I'm gonna have me some eggnog. And it's only once a year. We don't buy that much of it. We'll buy half a gallon of it, I guess. Drink a little bit with the dinner. I hear water running under the ground. Must have hit an aquifer. All right, who are we out working here? Jonathan Girth is on the job, ready for action. Somebody just got paid $217. You got a caravan mod? Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to play cleanup here. Let me stop him right where he's at and finish the end of this field up before I get stuck in a ditch. Whoa! And then I just drive right in one. What? That was dumb. Dumb, da-dum, dumb. Advocat is an original Dutch product. I never heard of it, but then I don't live over there. It's kind of a funny name, Advocat. Where'd they come up with that? Is that just a brand name? Latmos, hey, how are you? How's your holiday going, Latmos? Hope you're doing well. Now it sounds like a disease, Andy. Yeah, my grandma was in the tropics one year and she got Latmos, or no, and Latmos, Advocat. I'm gonna get myself in trouble. Wouldn't be the first time. All right, who's working now? Alan Green's on the job. Hey, Scorp, how you doing? Adblesplap. That looked Greek to me. Where you been, buddy? I've been sitting here all by myself for about 2 hours. Just me and Craig. And then Gino came on. And then Andy. And then Latmos. Gull was here a little while ago. Who'd I miss? Jim's in the house. Scorpion, you don't get to see a bunch of Jim much anymore. All right, I'm gonna have to stop this, or it's gonna get in the ditch. Oh, we missed a big hunk here. Tired of work language. I got tired of work one day. I just said I'm not going anymore. I think Jim did the same thing. You just got the notification. That's kind of weird. I was wondering because seriously, it was just me and Craig for, gosh, at least a half hour or so. But that's okay. Like I said, I didn't really plan on live streaming today anyway. I just wanted to kind of show this. Well, actually not show it because I haven't looked at it much yet. But I wanted to mess around with this map a little bit. Brand new map, Michigan. It's a Michigan map called Taylor Farms. Gina put a link up for it here a while back. But it's a pretty nice looking map, I think. Look at all the fields, Scorpion. You'd have fun on this one. And there's ditches around every one of them. Fighting with Inspector. No, I didn't know there were mods released for it. I didn't know the map was out. I haven't been following it at all. I don't know how I ran. Well, I think I do. I think somebody sent me a comment. I think it was Joe Dokes sent me a comment and said that Taylor Farms was out and that I should check their Facebook page. So all I did was Google Farm Sim 19 Taylor Farms, and it popped up the Facebook page, and I just downloaded the map. I didn't know they had mods with it. What were the mods? Are they all equipment mods, Jim, or there's some other mods that I can't live without? Alrighty. Chase Wheeler was on the job there. I wonder what Chase is getting for Christmas. I haven't seen Brian for a long time. Chase is Brian's son, and I can't remember how old he is, but he's a young lad. A semi that has 8 axles. Goodness gracious. Don't put crop destruction on that. That thing would wipe your crops out. My pea sticks too. Too much information. When I got it, all I did was like, here's the thing. When you go to this guy's Facebook page, he's like me. You know how everybody's always asking me, where can I get the mod? Can you give me a link to that mod? Well, you know that all the mods I use, every single one of the mods I've used, I've modded myself in some way. So it doesn't do me any good to give you a link to them. So I don't do that. That's why I have the OneDrive. Well, this guy's the same way. When you go to his Facebook page, he says, I'm busy. Don't bother me about where I get the mods. What I've done is at the top of the page, he's got a button that you push called Play Games. When you push that button, he's got a folder with all of his mods in it. You can download anything you want. Well, as it turns out, the only thing I wanted was a map, and I didn't look at anything else. Because I usually do my own mods, so I didn't look at anything else. So I just downloaded the map. So the map itself doesn't have any on it. There he is, Joe Dokes. How are you, sir? I was just talking about you. All right, what else I need to be doing here? I gotta wait for this guy to get finished. Way! Oh, I needed a nap today. I had a hard time sleeping last night. I didn't get to sleep. We had a big storm, second one in the same week. It's not quite as bad as the one we got last few days ago. We had about 70, 75 mile an hour gusts, 60 mile an hour winds. Last night was only about 50 to 60 mile an hour winds with about 65 mile an hour gusts. It wasn't as bad, but it was still pretty windy, and it still beats the hell out of your house. So it was kind of noisy, everything banging around in the wind. So I didn't sleep very well. I didn't get to sleep till about almost 2 o'clock. And then I got up kind of at a normal time, so I needed a nap today, and I didn't get one. I'm going to be cranky unless I get something good for dinner. We had tacos last night. That was kind of weird. Taco on a Wednesday night. We usually have taco on Tuesdays. So for lunch, we had some leftover taco fixings. I made myself a burrito. Burritos are good anytime, I think. What else is new? Anybody got anything new in their lives happening? I know Scorpion, he's having fun working. There's one good thing about it though, Scorpion. At least you get to work from home this week. You don't have to do all that commuting. Yeah, I saw the Brooks was out. Saw that this morning. I haven't done any logging yet, so I didn't care. But I kept it in mind. I haven't downloaded it yet. I hope it works. Let's go get the cedar up. Get the cedar out here. Go Big Bud. Big Bud. Big Bud. Big Bad Bud. I think that I'm going to go ahead and switch to barley. Let's see. I'm going to do some barley here. Got to do a headland. I'm going to hire somebody to just do this one in here. Who we got? Jeremy Nelms is back on the job. We got Jonathan Girth working the limer. There you go. Worked good for that. If it works as good as the one in 17. Now, not the first model, but the second model worked really well. The first one, it was kind of a pain in the rear end. Looks like Jonathan's done. Alan Green's working now. Let's get Jonathan off the field. The old stump blower upper. That'd be fun. Alright, I'm switching back over to Manula. Go around this corner. There's ditches everywhere. You got to avoid the ditches. You don't want to get stuck in the ditches. That's no fun. I got stuck so bad a stick of dynamite wouldn't have helped me. And I huffed and I puffed and I finally got myself out of the ditch. Uh-oh, he didn't lime the whole field. What the hell? Oh, well, I don't care. Does it really make that much difference? I don't think so. Not in the long run. I'm going to do a 2-run headland here. 1 stripe down and 1 stripe back. Oh, don't do that. I hit the wrong button. It's starting to fold itself up. I want to do 1 more run down the side up here, up the top. And then I'm running out of time to watch my favorite Christmas movies. There's a Christmas movie I watch every year. It's my favorite one. It's got George C. Scott in it, playing Scrooge in A Christmas Carol. That's my favorite one. I like to watch that. I watch it every year. And occasionally I'll watch It's a Wonderful Life, but I don't watch that every year. He limed right over where I'd already seated. And occasionally I'll watch the one where the little kid wants the BB gun. I can't remember the name of it. A Christmas Story, I think it's called. Yeah, I'll watch that occasionally. But the one Christmas Carol I watch every year. Now, there was a good one. I think it was on Netflix. It was actually the story of how Charles Dickens came to write A Christmas Carol. That was actually pretty good. Kind of a corny little movie. Sergeant DVDG. Sergeant DV Dog. How are you? Merry Christmas to you as well. Tree deletion party. There you go. I just noticed I missed a whole side of my field here. I'll have to remember to get that when I'm done. Who's working now? Alan Clark is back again. How are you, Sergeant? I hope you're doing well. Thank you, sir, for your service. I appreciate it more than you know. So, Sergeant Devil Dog. I was thinking that when I saw it. Cool. How'd it go? I haven't been to a Christmas party in 4 or 5 years now. We used to have them all the time, but people are getting out of the habit of celebrating Christmas. They just, I don't know, it's just so bad now. Everybody's afraid of offending anybody. I don't get it. But anyway, I hope you had good parties. I always had a lot of fun. I always would get to the point where I didn't really want to go, and then I'd go and I'd be the life of the party, but ooh, lasagna. You're a cook too. Good. We did that one year. we had a Thanksgiving where we had a big family event, and we made both turkey and ham for Thanksgiving. Christmas rolled around, and most of my kids couldn't, or well, not all my kids could make it, and so we decided to do it like, you know, a little bit easier. My wife made lasagna for Christmas, and it was really good. Of course, we had all the pies and stuff like that along with it, but we'd already been kind of tired of turkey and ham after that Thanksgiving. We ate ham and turkey sandwiches for 2 weeks after that. Lasagna's always good. Yeah, lasagna. I think so too, Sergeant. I'll just call you Devil Dog. I do too, but then I like a lot of stuff like that. I could list off, let's see, chili, stew, meatloaf, lasagna. There's a whole bunch of foods that I actually like the second and third day. A lot of soups I do because I tend to like a thicker soup. I don't like a soupy soup. So if I make, say, split pea ham, something like that, some kind of soup, an onion soup, I like it when it thickens up after a day or two. But then I'm kind of weird. What we do is with the lasagnas, my wife gets these, I don't know what kind of bread it is, but it looks like a miniature loaf of bread. And we will we'll get balsamic vinegar and oil and pepper and put it in a bowl thing, and then you tear off pieces of the bread and dip it in the balsamic vinegar and the oil. I don't know if you've ever done anything like that, but that's what we usually do with our lasagna. Oh, I know it is. I know it is. People laugh at me when I go to like a Subway, which I don't very often. I don't eat a whole lot of fast food, but occasionally you're in a hurry. That's why they call it fast food. But I'll walk into a place like Subway, and the first thing they ask you, what kind of bread do you want? And the first thing I say is, what kind of bread do you have that's the worst thing health-wise for you? Oh, that's white. And I said, that's what I want. I say that in a lot of restaurants. What's on the menu? What's the worst thing on here health-wise? That's what I want to eat. Dip the bread in lasagna. Has anybody else had that, though? Bread dipped in balsamic vinegar and oil? And we didn't used to do that, but I went to an Italian restaurant, and they served that way. I thought it was great. I loved it. Macaroni carbonara. All of that's good. I like pasta, but it's not good for me. Not with the diabetes. What I'll do if I have to, listen to me. When I do have pasta, I try to undercook the noodles so that they're not overcooked. It's because when you overcook noodles, they turn to simple sugar. So I try to undercook them a little bit. Not where they're crunchy, but if you eat them undercooked, they're not quite so bad for you. Well, I like balsamic vinegar. When I go have a salad, which I don't think salad is a food, but if I do eat a salad, I'll just put some balsamic vinegar on it. I don't use any kind of dressing other than that. That's just how I eat it. I like balsamic vinegar. All right, we about got this field whipped. There's an aquifer underneath me. I can hear the water. Okay, he's done working. Alan Clark finished the job. Let's see if he's going to get paid. I don't know if I pay these guys enough. I know I don't pay Craig very much, but then he complains a lot. So, Craig. All right, let's clean this end up here. Holy smokes. What's today? Thursday. For some reason, I kept thinking today was Friday. I don't want to rush it by any means, but I've just, this whole week, my days have been messed up. I think I just plowed a couple birds over. We're going to have blackbirds in our barley. Yeah, I don't know why I did. I just got it in my mind that today was Friday. Now, generally, it doesn't bother me. Most of the time, I think every day is Saturday, but for some reason, why isn't my cedar turning off? It's not turning off. Don't do that. Unfold sower, lower sower. Why is my cedar not turning off? Let me jump off the tractor and see if that... There. That turned it off. Yeah, generally I think every day's Saturday. The doctor's trying to give me some kind of a test, see if I'm losing my marbles, you know, and they ask you questions like, who's the president of the United States? Who's the vice president? What day is it? And I said, it's Saturday. Seriously, you think it's Saturday? I said, I'm retired. Everything's Saturday. Every day's Saturday. He just smirked at me. He didn't have, my doctor doesn't have a sense of humor. I haven't got the wrapping done, Devil Dog, but I got most of the shopping done. My wife and I have a hard time buying for each other. So generally, by the time Christmas is around, we've already bought what we wanted. It's the easiest way. Over the years, I would get... I can't buy clothes for her, and that's what she likes. But I can buy jewelry. But after so many years of buying jewelry, you know, oh... Guess what you got? Oh, another necklace? Thank you. I mean, you know, and I don't mean it that way, but it was like when I was working and the kids would never know what to buy me. So every time, birthday, Christmas, Father's Day, oh, another tie. Thank you. I had a house full of ties. So what we generally do, at one point, we would make each other a list and we'd buy whatever was on the list, you know. Now, that didn't work for my wife. Well, it didn't work for me, because by the time Christmas came around, she'd already bought everything off the list that she gave me for herself. So, it didn't work. Anyway, it's crazy. Let me go in the house. There's nothing for me to do right now, so I'm going to go in the house and sleep it off. Look at this. See, this is one thing. I'm not going to get into it again because I've got a pet peeve about this. But why did the developers of this game think all Americans live like pigs? Literally, you get to the U.S. map and everything needs painting. You know, look at the barn needs painting. Everything's scuzzy. There's garbage everywhere. Your house looks like the roof has fallen in. And it's just, look, the house needs painting. You go to the European map and the house looks like they just got it out of a magazine. And you walk inside and it's beautiful. There's pies baking on the oven. And, you know, I know they do that on purpose. It's just slap in the face to us. I know it is. Anyway, I won't talk about it. It's just, I've ranted on that many times. Let's see. I want to do a sleep here. You're not tired? Well, fine. I'll use my mod then. I just didn't want to use my mod. I can't even get out of the house. Too much pie. Fine. I'll just use my mod. Oh, it's raining. Great. I guess I won't be... Is there any barn I can even get in? Are these all decorations? I think these are all decorations. Does it rain in the house? It's not supposed to. Supposedly they fixed that. Alright, it's not raining in the house. But then again, you never used to be able to go in the house. It is. Now, go back and watch my videos where I was ranting about it. You know what I'm talking about. If you go to the original American map, when you first buy the game, and you go downtown, there's garbage cans all turned over. There's garbage flying around in the street. Every garbage can in town is spilled over. If you go to your house and walk to the back of your house, there's a junkyard behind you. It's like, I don't know. It's not right. I seriously think they do it on purpose as a slap in the face to us. Alright, that's enough of that. I gotta be in the holiday spirit here. I can't be talking bad things. What do we got going here? Fertilizer. Okay, I got some fertilizer. I don't think I can, though. I don't think I've increased... I need to wait for the next stage of growth before I can do another fertilizing. How long is that going to be? It got dark on me. Alright. I think I probably went too far. Great demand at Frito-Lay. Hey, we got a Frito-Lay company on the map. Great. You know what that means? Bean dip and Fritos. I like the scoop ones. I think I did something wrong. Crops aren't coming in. Yeah, I know. I shouldn't let stuff like that bother me. But I tell you what, seriously, the way things are in the world nowadays, I'm getting to the point where I could be a hermit real easy and just never leave the house. Jeremy Burnett's in the house. How you doing? I don't think it is. Probably not. Probably not. I don't know. I can... What was that? Oh, my other computer making noise at me. It's a damn Windows thing. Well, shoot. I can boost time, I guess. Maybe that's what I should have done in the first place. And watch the field grow. There it goes. Oh my god, I got weeded up. Alright, it's 100% weeds. But the growth hasn't. The weeds came up before the crop did. That's kind of weird, isn't it? That really is kind of weird. All right, I can do the weeds. Not with this one, though. This is fertilizer. Hey, Bill, how you doing? Happy Easter. Might as well be. I'm drinking eggnog. Isn't that part of Easter? No, wait a minute. Looking for colored eggs. That's part of Easter. All right, let's dump some herbicide in here. Gino the Dutch troll. You guys. Colored eggs are racist. Don't get me started. I got a thing for colored eggs. I like the really bright blue ones. I like this Rubicon. See if I can hire a worker to keep this guy out of the ditch. Who's working? Dar Smith. Latmos. I agree with you, Latmos. Did I see the main farmyard and buildings? Yeah, I did. Oh, the whole field didn't get weeds. What? Oh, come on. Well, might as well stop this. All right. Let me kick time up again. Well, I thought you said your father had Swedish boots. Yeah, I did see the Joe. When I bought my equipment, I drove by the farm, the main farm. I don't know why you don't start there, but I didn't make the map. Yeah, here's the main farm. So here's what I think. I think you're just a hired hand that owns 2 fields, and you have to work until you can buy Taylor Farms. But there's no house here. Excuse me. Unfortunately, in the game, you can only have 1 house. You can't place more than 1. So, I guess I could sell the house on the other farm and buy it on here, but what's the point? It's a trashed house. Yeah, I was going to start there, Joe, but when I started the live stream, I hadn't bought any equipment, and I was just playing the game for fun. When I decided, I bought the combine, and I thought, well, maybe I'll just live stream in case somebody hasn't seen the farm yet. So, but I was going to start over there, and I decided, no, I'm going to show everybody where they actually start and what they have when they get the game. So that's what I did, kind of, sort of. in a rude man kind of a way. Interested to find out what's going to happen when this guy gets to the ditch. So you're saying Bill's from Scandinavia? Whoa! Whoa! Get out of the ditch! Ah. Somebody just got paid $10. That's all you get working on my farm. I didn't check to see who was working that time, did I? Look, that corn's looking good over there. Have me some corn on the cob. Don't get stuck. I love the herbicide. Mine is $2 in wage payment. Ah, somebody had to pay me back. That's funny. I overpaid somebody. Who's working, by the way? Rose Crowder. That's funny. No, I gotta watch out. There's a ditch on the end up here. Holy smokes, that scared me. Steve-O is hosting me. Thank you very much. Look, it's a zombie guy. Thank you, Steve. Appreciate it. Take all the help I can get. Might end up having to do this manually. All right, who's working now? Kevin Stahl's on the job. All right, where's the herbicide guy? That was the herbicide guy. This is the other guy. I can fertilize before I herbicide, can I? I don't see where it hurt anything. What am I doing? I shouldn't have done that. Now I'm stuck. This is a Michigan map called Taylor Farms. Yeah, I just picked it up this morning. Mr. Dokes sent me a link to it, I think, or no, maybe not. I think he just told me where to look for it. I Googled it after Joe mentioned it was out and that it was on a Facebook page. I just Googled the farm. There's the link to the Google or the Facebook page. Thank you, Jim. I'm fertilizing the weeds. Does that make them grow faster? Scorpion's off work. And all of Texas is still safe today because Scorpion got to work at home. So they don't have to worry about him being on the freeway in that mad dash for home. Big Brown, Beat Billy, Bear Billy, Big Brown Bear Billy. How are you? No, I'm from Oregon. I'm just, the map supposedly is from Michigan. How are you today, Big Brown? Or Big Bear? Or Bear Billy? Whichever you prefer, sir. Thanks for stopping by and keeping me company. I appreciate it. Hank, all right, I can do that. I might not remember it, but I can certainly do it. Hope you're doing well today. B squared? What? B squared, what's that? I'm about as square as you can get. It looks like the mod author's done a pretty good job on this map. I haven't really got into it that much. I downloaded it this morning. I started buying equipment, and I only bought, I think, a combine when I decided to start the live stream just to show everybody what it looks like. Chase Wheeler has completed his job. Chase has worked twice today. There must be some child labor laws involved there. I'm going to get in trouble. I can hear the aquifer. Oh, that movie Aquaman's coming out this week, isn't it? Tomorrow, I think. If you like comic book movies. I like comic books. I grew up on comic books. Andy doesn't like him. I just like how I just like how they draw their women. They draw their women really, really well. If you're a young man, of course, it's been years since I read a comic, but I think that's probably why most young men buy comics. All right, who's working now? Chris Hamlet's going to finish this job. I'm going to kick the time down because it's going to get dark on me. Man, I tell you what, in this Farm Sim 19, there's no gradual nighttime to daytime. It's like all of a sudden, boom, the light just changes. It's like being in traffic. You know the light is green till you get halfway through it and it changes. And you say, what? That was green when I went through it. Donald Duck and Asterix and Obelix. I don't know what Asterix and Obelix is. I know what Donald Duck is. See what I mean? It's just 1 minute it's light, the next minute it's like, whoa, where'd the light go? Somebody hit a switch or something. Sergeant Rock comics. I remember those. Rolling Hills, huh? I like the flat ones. This is not entirely flat. There's some roll in it. Bill grew up on vodka and meatballs. IKEA, what's that? You get your meatballs from IKEA? All right, we should have this field fertilized. Fertilized 100%, weeds 100%. It's a lot easier to tell when you do the weeds than it is to fertilizer. We got a Walmart this summer, and I haven't been there yet either. My wife goes there once in a while, but I try not to do any shopping. She doesn't want me to shop anyway because I buy expensive stuff. She keeps telling me, you know, if you got the other brand, you could have got it at half price. I'm just buying what looks pretty on the shelf. I didn't know. Oh, come on. I had the brakes on. Come on. No, don't do that. Uh-oh. I'm gonna be... Oh, jeez. I gotta get out of the way. After all of that. IKEA meatballs are just the best. I thought IKEA was a place that made furniture and stuff. Where they make meatballs out of wood and lacquer. Alright, let's see here. Okay, so we got no weeds, but we need fertilizer. Okay, so this guy, that's the guy I just did, fertilizer. Alright, I gotta fertilize, but first, let me get this guy started again. Fold him, unfold him, fold him, unfold him. Some assembly required furniture. Oh, I'd be in trouble because first thing I do when I buy something that needs to be assembled is I throw the instructions away. And yes, I get in trouble for that. Because it's cheap, Bill? Maybe, I don't know. I don't think I've ever been in an IKEA shop. I know that there are some in the city, even over here. College students, there you go. Because that's what I heard. It was just cheap stuff. But, you know, I can't say. I've never shopped there. The only thing I say is if I have to put it together, then the heck with that. I want to buy something fully put together and have it delivered. Just go to a cafe. I mean, there's a cafe in the IKEA. Okay, that makes sense then, because Walmarts used to have like McDonald's and stuff in them, and a lot of malls used to have what they call food courts. But I don't know. The malls are kind of going away. I know somebody said they went to a particular mall close by that everybody used to go to, and they said they went in there over the weekend. It looked like a ghost town. Yeah, it's probably because all them taxes you got over there. All right, who's going to finish this up here? Jonathan Girth is back on the job. Well, it looks like the wind finally slowed down. We had quite the windstorm last night. Started about 1 o'clock. I was supposed to end today about 1 o'clock. And I haven't been paying attention, but I think it's pretty much stopped now. Man, that was windy. Swedish products made from Russians and Polands. What? Okay, you guys, you're gonna put me off my feed. I'm not gonna want to have dinner now. They're eating Russians and Polish people. How could they get away with that? I just slammed right into my big bud. Yeah, too much information. You guys are going to drive Latmos out. Latmos, are you still here? I need to make Latmos a moderator so she can put the hammer down on you guys. Oh, I thought I was beyond that sign. I guess I'm not. Latmos, I need to make you a moderator so you can slap the hammer down on these guys. Well, and me as well. I get mouthy sometimes. Latmos, you got all your Christmas shopping done? Yeah, yeah. Bill's got banned before. All right, we got Matt Jensen's on the job. Dar Smith started, Sean McConnell started, Blake Henderson started, but Matt Jensen ended up with the job. Don't hammer me, I had a bad marriage. So, Latman, you got your shopping done. I think I've got all my shopping done. I need to do some wrapping, though. I hate the wrapping part. I'm just not very good at it. I don't know, but do any of you guys watch the Christmas movies on Hallmark? My wife watches those, so I end up having to watch them too. I'm a little disappointed this year. They don't seem to be as good as they were years past. Or it's just me. It's kind of hard to see where you've done fertilizing. I think I can see the edge there, but I'm not sure. I'm going to overlap a little bit. I know. All right, now we've got Pat Pearson back. Yeah, we used to do a Christmas Eve thing when the kids were little, just to make them go to bed at night. You know, they didn't want to go to bed Christmas Eve. They just didn't want to. So we always let them open one gift. And at one point, it started out being you can open one gift. And then we changed it to you can open up your Christmas stocking. We'd hang a Christmas stocking up on the fireplace, and they could open that up, and we'd make sure they had something decent in there besides, you always get the boxes of Lifesavers and, you know, the little gummy worms or something. But we'd always make sure they had a nice little gift in there. And that would hopefully get them to go to sleep at night, so they, you know, okay, so you got one gift, you're going to get the rest in the morning, but not if you don't go to bed. Uh-oh, I'm going to have a problem here. I can see it already. Wrap the kids, put them under the tree. Oh my God, that'd be a mess. Alright, let's see if I can figure this out here. I gotta try to make it so it doesn't hit that big bud up there. I may end up having to move the big bud. He's kind of in the road. See, look, the shed's falling apart. The roof's hanging down. You don't see that on the European map. It's crazy. You know, at first I thought I was being paranoid, but then I decided, no, I'm right. They must be doing it on purpose. These might all be placeables, by the way. I might be able to sell these. I think these are all placeable sheds. Switch to duct tape. Uh-oh, missed some weeds. Right down the middle here. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I stopped buying real trees. It was easier to take the... Because, well, no, like you said, nobody wants to take it down, so it ended up staying there till February. Not literally, but you know what I mean. We used to have the old family tradition that right after Thanksgiving dinner, we'd get the Christmas tree decorations out, and the kids would decorate for Christmas. Well, that didn't last too many years because nobody wanted to do it. But if you buy a real tree, you've got to take it down or it's a fire hazard. Matter of fact, sometimes it's a fire hazard the day after you put it up, depending on, you know, where you got your tree. Sometimes they cut those trees down a month in advance and have to ship them across the country or something. All I want for Christmas is a fire hose. Fire hose. Fire hose. So I can put the fire out. The Christmas tree's on fire. Alright. Let's look at the map and see how these fields are doing here. Fruit types, growth patterns, soil. Right. Well, looks like I skipped a little in the middle there. I missed a little bit. That one whole side there is not fertilized. This one here isn't two fertilizations. Here, I missed a side over there. Oh, wait a minute. He's still working, is he? Maybe. Let's go check. Oh, he thinks he's done. All right, we'll clean it up. Clark Griswolds, yeah. Those were funny movies. 3 twigs in a stump. Guess I might have to turn the lights on here. Now, I should have both fields fertilized, both fields weeded. I should get a pretty decent harvest here, I hope. Alrighty, let's see. Okay, 100% fertilized, 0% weeds, growing. Look at it. Pitter patter of little tiny feet. Sounds like a herd of mice following us around. Okay, 100% fertilized, 0 weeds. So I'm not even going to try to sleep this time because it didn't seem to grow while I was sleeping. Look at the clouds go. That's kind of cool. Somebody got paid -281. Or does that mean that it's, never mind. It probably means that it cost me $281, so it's a negative to my money. Well, the rain clouds kind of went away. Look at that. That's cool. Jim. That's cool, watching clouds. Yeah, anybody ever do that? I used to do that when I was a kid. Lay out in the grass on a summer day and watch the clouds go and try to pick out things that look familiar, like a dog. Oh, look, there's a dog over there. And, hey, that guy looks like Superman. Oh my God, it's Jesus up there. You know, these people, they find a Dorito and it's shaped like the head of Jesus or something. They put it on eBay and try to sell it for $1 million. All right, we're gonna. Where's my combine? Oh, I need to get rid of the header. I got the corn header on here. I'm just gonna drop it. Right. They think our yard's a junkyard anyway. I might as well drop it right in the middle of the yard. Guess I could turn some lights on. Whoops. Watching clouds go by, huh? Clouds are kind of cool, I think. I may be getting ready prematurely here, but I know that these crops are going to grow. I just know it. There they go. Ready to harvest. Everything's 100%. All right, let's put the wheels up. Sure bright out for 1 o'clock in the morning. Oh, it's gonna rain. Slow your time down. Why do I want to slow it down? It's raining now. I gotta speed it up. Stop raining. How's it raining when the sun's shining? It's a warm summer rain. Too late. Well, I don't like working tonight anyway, Andy. I can't see. There we go. That's funny. That's funny. I was glancing at the chat. There were 2 comments. One of them said, "This stream is the first time I've seen the rain on 19." The next one says, "You need a garage for all those vehicles. They'll rust." Now, I glanced over because my chat is over on a different computer. And So I glanced over, and all I saw was this stream is, and then I glanced back to the thing and glanced back over, and the second one came up that said you need a garage. I didn't see the you need a, because I thought I'd already read the first line of the comment, and I thought garage was garbage, and I thought this stream is garbage. What? And I glanced back to see who said that, and then I realized that it was two different comments, and I had read them wrong. Dutch farmers in Michigan. Yeah, that's weird. I thought somebody's saying my stream is garbage, and I thought, oh no, it says garage. Dang it, quit making those great big piles. He said it was the crop HUD one. The fruit HUD was messing with it. I think that's what he said. Isn't that right, Andy? All right, let's see if I can hire a worker that'll do the rest of the field for me. Oh, I better stop time. Dang it. It's almost nighttime again. Doggone it. Well, I messed that up. Let me go back to regular time. Dang it. Andy messed the game up. Messing around with Inspector. Yeah, it's pretty quick. And look how much it holds. I wasn't going to mention that. I modded this for the other map that I've been playing. That honeydew map. The fields are so friggin' big that the combine would go down one strip and be full. So I remodded these combines to hold 300,000, and I remodded the trailers to hold 150 each in tandem. That's 300,000. And then I started to do this map and forgot that I'd remodded those for that map. Do you know what Glance is, Joe? The Glance mod? The one that had up the top that told you how much, what your rigs were doing and whether they were harvesting and what kind of fruit they had in them and all that kind of stuff. The Inspector mod was similar to that. The Inspector mod was out in 2013, and when Glance came out, I changed from Inspector to Glance. So I haven't used Inspector since early 2015 game. Well, Let's let this guy go to work here. I'm gonna get my tandem truck. Turn some lights on. I love this truck. I like the black smoke it pours out of it. And it sounds good. Oh, Queen Chris is here. How are you? I missed you. I haven't seen you in quite a while. I hope your holiday's going well. When you get out of school, Chris? Tomorrow? Yeah, I think that's what our kids are doing. Tomorrow, I think, is their last day. Let's see, now one of them goes to a different school district in the Portland area. No, yeah. And I think they get off tomorrow, but the other two get off. No, he got off today. The other two are getting off tomorrow. They had a long Thanksgiving one, though. They had almost 2 weeks of Thanksgiving. And I was telling my wife, it's no wonder that here the school goes to almost the end of June. It's almost July before school's out here in Oregon. And it's no wonder. They take a lot of time off during the school year. A lot of time. He's going to get high-centered. No, he made it. That's weird. There's a rain cloud just went over my house. I'm looking out the window. Actually, I'm not looking out the window. I have a webcam that hangs out the window so I can see my front yard and stuff. It's weird because this rain cloud just came over. I could literally see it raining on the right side of the screen, but on the left side of the screen it's dry. I had that happen to me one time driving down Main Street. And I'm driving down Main Street. I'm looking at the right-hand sidewalk and it's soaking wet, raining. And I look at the left-hand side and it's sunlight. And I thought, what? And I kept driving down the street, and the whole street, it was raining on half of my truck. And finally, I rolled the left-hand window down and looked out, looked up the sky, and I could see the cloud was like, it's like somebody drew it in a straight line. It was amazing. It's the weirdest thing I'd ever seen. Scorpion, why don't you download the other version to see if it works? Oh, I'm gonna drive in a ditch. I'm gonna drive in a ditch 'cause it's Christmas time. I'll make up my own Christmas songs. Downloaded it but haven't messed with it yet. Try it out first, because we know there's an issue with the old one that Andy's been working on. Try out the new one. You've got the Fruit HUD, don't you? That's what I mean, Andy. If he tries it with the Fruit HUD and it doesn't work, then he'll know it's probably the same mod. because he was talking about it being from a different mod author. Aught 0.4 version, huh? I can say aught because Andy's, or because God, I haven't seen him so long I forgot his name. What? That's terrible. I feel awful now. All right, Bill. Happy Easter. Don't eat too many boiled eggs. Alan. I'm thinking of Alan. I can say aught because it used to bother Alan that I said aught. Why do you say aught? Well, this is one of them, Chris. This one is Michigan map. I just downloaded it today. And if you look at the map, it's pretty good size. And I've been playing another one called Honeydew XL that's a 4X map. And it's it doesn't have as many fields as this map has, but they're bigger. So this one looks pretty well done. Who's on the combine now? Mervyn Gilmore's on the combine. Man, he's only 60% full, and he's starting to slow down. I didn't think about that when I beefed up his bin. I didn't think about that at all. I didn't boost up his torque. He's gonna come to a screeching halt by the time he reaches 300,000. I better empty him. I might have to fix that. That's too much. Way too much. So let me see. What is that? What is that? Okay, he's got 180. So maybe I should reduce it from 300,000 to 150 because I don't really want to mess with the torque and the RPMs and stuff and the physics and that kind of garbage. All right, Chris. Scorpion, be right back. Be right back. Be right back. I was just thinking about going myself. Uh-oh. Am I high-centered? Oh my God, I am high-centered. I didn't even look at the front of the truck. Move. Come on. Come on. He's moving ever so slowly. Call AAA. Oh, is that what you were thinking? The Three Stooges song? I was thinking of the one from the Beauty and the Beast. Be our guest, be our guest. Only be right back, be right back. I'm going to get a snack. I just made that up. I'm thirsty. And I've overstayed my welcome, I think. What time is it? I was only going to do an hour. Let's see. Yeah, I'm a little over 2 hours. Welcome back, Andy. Yeah. About 2.5 hours. I may have to call it here pretty quick. My family's going to send the hounds after me. I might as well empty this. I don't know. I'll just keep it. What the heck. Fruit Hut says version 3. I couldn't tell you what mine is. Man, he's cooking now. I'm going to have to change that. He can't handle that much weight. That combine, he was barely moving up there. Is that combine gonna get hooked on that silo? Oh, he's gonna back up. Okay, that's good. All right, so we'll say goodbye now, Scorpion, because it's probably gonna blow your computer up. I didn't buy a quicker picker upper. I need to do said thing. Let's see, which has the bigger engine? I think the Vario does, the Fendt. The Fendt has 517 horse. The John Deere only has a 400 horse. I'm going to get the Fendt, I think. You know what I could do? I can get the, let's do this. Let's get the John Deere. And what I'll do is I'll swap out the one I was using for the fertilizer, for the lime. I'll swap it out. So what was I looking for? The quicker picker upper. All right, yeah. So let's see. That's going to be a forage wagon. And I like this Krone, so I'm going to get it. I'm going to make it Lelo. I like Lelo. Give it a cover. And main color, let's go this lighter color yellow. Because I do a lot of straw with it. It'll look kind of straw-y. Alright, let's go pick it up. Got a new toy. Oh, you have to have F1 to see it? Oh, I don't like that. I have my HUD turned off most of the time. So Taylor Farm looks pretty nice, but you don't get to start there. You can if you, because you don't start with any equipment. So you can start on any farm you want. If you want to start on Taylor Farm there, just sell the 2 fields you've got, 12 and 20, and buy the 2 fields that are, what? Buy the 2 fields that are close to Taylor Farms, which would be like maybe field 3 and field 9. What did I just do? All right, I know what I did. I didn't know it would work. I hit the button that makes the time go faster. I didn't think it would work while I'm inside a vehicle. But it does. Andy says to change the HUD to true false in the XML. Which HUD are you talking about? The F1 HUD? Or the Fruit HUD? Or which HUD? Too many HUDs. Is he stuck? Right, I'm going to swap these tractors out. Man, that John Deere's noisy. I swear. I swear. He is. He's high-centered. Move it. Move it. Oh, he's high-centered. All right. It's dark. I can't see anything. Ramming speed. I'm going to hit him from the side. The F1 HUD, okay. Did he budge him? Or did it? Might have to get Big Bud out there and make him go about 100 miles an hour. Welcome back, Chris. Alright, if I can get enough speed here. Didn't even budge him. Let's see if I got enough. Alright, broke him loose. Somebody said they supposedly made it so you didn't have those great big, quite so big of piles at the end of the field, but I haven't seen it. Still seems to be just as bad as it always was. To me, anyway. Now I probably got fence stuck. Almost. Well, somebody said they did, but it doesn't seem like it to me. Unless there's a mod issue. I mean, like the map being a mod, that kind of issue. Dang, I forget about the ditches. Speaking of ditches, I got to do a load of dishes. My wife's going to be after me. It was my turn to do the dishes. And I said I was going to live stream first. I said, okay, but don't forget. And I did forget. And I've live streamed now twice as long as I was going to. I didn't see Dev Gamer come in. I feel bad because Dev Gamer, he always comes in about the time I'm going to leave. And I really do feel bad about that when I have to go and people just came on. I really do like it. I hate it. Yeah, I'm gonna get it. Well, I had the choice between washing bath towels or doing dishes, and I did the bath towels the last time, so I said, well, I'll do dishes this time. Although the bath towels are easier to do. The reason I don't like to do the bath towels, though, is I always forget. I'll put them in a washer, and I'll forget they're there. And Carol, she'll come in and say, are the bath towels done? Oh, they're still in the washer. And then I'll put them in the dryer and do the same thing. Are the bath towels done? Oh, I forgot them in the dryer. So at least when I do the dishes, I go in and get them done. You know, it's all done. I don't have to worry about it. Not using the Drake. I haven't downloaded it yet. I don't even know where in the heck it's at. I haven't seen it on ModHub. But I haven't been rushing out to get too off of many mods. And after saying that, I looked at my mod list. And oh my God. I've already got a ton of mods in this game already. A literal megaton. Buttload of mods in this game already. That's cool. That's cool. You know, I have a hard time that my kids wouldn't do chores very good. I mean, I had a riding lawnmower and they wouldn't even ride the lawnmower. They wouldn't even mow the lawn with that. I offered them money, they still wouldn't do it. Lazy boogers. So I had to start with holding things. All right. I would buy the Xbox and I would buy them their games they wanted. Right? So if they didn't do what I wanted, I'd say, well, the Xbox is mine. You can't use it. Well, the games are mine. Yeah, games are yours. You take that game you got and take it in your bedroom and see how well you can play it without my Xbox. Well, that's not fair. I said, take garbage out. Yeah, you better hang on to that one, Chris. Let's see if this silo will take some straw, because this is not my silo. This is one that came on the map, so I don't know what it's going to take. If it doesn't take straw, I'm going to have to mod it or put a Maurice in. Yeah, I didn't do it. Doggone it. Well, I guess I'm done picking up straw till I can mod that thing or drop a Maurice. No, I didn't either. I got it. You know what I got if I didn't do the chores? I got nothing when I did the chores, but you got a pretty good idea of what I got when I didn't do the chores. And, you know, nowadays, the way people are, you really would think it was child abuse the way we got. You know, it wasn't just a finger shaking in your face. We got smacked. And we got smacked hard with a belt or whatever was handy. Didn't hurt us any. Toughens you right up. Bradley King's in the house. How are you? Yeah, here's the funny thing though. It didn't happen too often. You just didn't do it because you knew what you'd get if you didn't. And who wants that? Uh-oh. I got, this isn't gonna work. I'm trying to do barley and it's got wheat in it already. All right, I gotta go get my truck. Thanks, DG. I got your, thanks for sending that to me. All right. Where's my truck? I hit my truck here. Daddy's hands, yeah. Or whatever he could grab. We had it bad because there was a big leather belt that was handy. Now the thing of it was I have to admit it wasn't my dad. I can only remember getting hit by my dad one time, and I didn't ever want it again. It was my stepmother, and it was a hobby for her, and we didn't have to do very much at all to get it. But we had it bad because there was a weeping willow tree in the backyard, and that's like every branch is like a whip. And then there were hoses and belts and all kinds of things you could grab up off the ground. Yeah, we didn't get any threatens. The only threatens we got were the fact that if we did something we knew, that was the threat was from ourselves. You know, hey, you're going to get it if you do that. So it couldn't have been any big surprise when you did. But I don't, it didn't, I don't mean to say this the wrong way. It's not like I enjoyed getting hit, let's put it that way. But it didn't hurt me either. It made me a better person, I think. Because you straightened up and you acted right. You know, you didn't do things you weren't supposed to do. You know, it didn't kill me. What they say is what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Oh, that's not good. That must have been what Scorpion was talking to me about. The door on the first trailer hits the second trailer. I don't like that dolly either. The dolly's only got one axle. Interesting. I had to switch to the back trailer before it would let me empty it. Why did it stop? Don't tell me this thing is full. Are you kidding? I didn't even get one load in and it's full. What in the world? So I'm pretty much done unless I put a Maurice in. That's ridiculous. What time is it anyway? I really should go. Yeah, I've been at this a lot longer than I meant to be. Yeah, I think I know I feel bad because DG just got here. A couple other people just got here, but I need to kind of shorten it. I got stuff to do, and I was only supposed to do an hour today. Well, actually, I wasn't going to do any at all, but I did it anyway. So I'm going to be in trouble because it's the Christmas holidays. I know, Bradley, I'm sorry. Dishes calling my name. The dishes are calling me. I know. See, Bradley, I know. I mentioned that earlier. It really, really makes me feel bad when I end a live stream when people just got here. Andy. Aye, Andy. What's Andy and Scorpion doing? They still working on mods? 5 minutes before came on Rouge channel and I had to put it off F1 and Minimap before it would work. I've not had a chance to play with it yet. I also had to take Fruit Hub out of the mod folder. Oh, I'm not doing that. I think I'll wait for Glance to come out. Anyway, guys, I hate to do it. I gotta tell Def Gamer because he can't hear me. Hang on, I gotta type Def Gamer a note here. Anyway, Bradley, I'm sorry that you just got here, but I really do. I've been on it a lot longer than I meant to be. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here, and hopefully, maybe I can come back tomorrow. It's Friday. I thought today was Friday. Oh, I know you are, but I still feel bad when it happens. I know you are. I've done it myself many times. You know, just get to someplace when they're quitting. But anyway, I thought today was Friday. But since it's not, I might be able to live stream again tomorrow, and I'll fix some of the things I've got issues with on this, like that silo right there. I'm going to mod that up so that it does everything I want it to do. But I hope you guys had fun, and if you did, I hope you join me again the next time I'm on. And Merry Christmas. I'm pretty sure I'll be on before Christmas, but just in case, Merry Christmas to everybody, and I hope you have fun with your families and all that kind of stuff. And have a good evening. Good night.